Hello students, I am your maths teacher. In today's class, we are going to revise for our monthly test. Understand the concept carefully students, then do the sums. Now we are going to start with the sums. 2b. Exercise 2b, first sum. Simplify, they are given you this question students. So whatever value they are going to give you, first convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction. So how to convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction? Just for your understanding, I have done the calculation here. 4 9 by 20. To convert this mixed into proper fraction, what I am doing here is denominator 20, keep it as it is. 20 into 4 plus 9. Calculate, you are going to get the answer as 89 by 20. Same way, you are going to convert this value after converting. I am getting the value as 89 by 20 plus 7 by 12, write it as it is, minus 28 by 15. Just for your understanding, I am marking it as equation 1. After writing this particular values, fractions, I am going to check the denominator. The denominators are different here, 20, 12, 15. I am going to take these values to the rough work. Find the LCM for 20, 12 and 15. After finding LCM, I am getting the answer as 60. This particular calculation we are seeing as one exercise. But now we are going to do as a calculation in a sum. So see to that. LCM I am getting the value as 60 students. After getting 60, the main calculation starts from this place. What I am going to do is, first take 89 by 20. Into what if I divide and multiply? Denominator I will get the value as 60. 20 into 3 I will get the value as 60. So divide and multiply by 3. Same way in all the two cases I am going to do like this. 12 into 5 60, 15 into 4 60. If not, you are not able to find the value means divide. 60 divided by 15, you will get the value as 4. The quotient part, automatically you can find the value. 89 by 20 is converted to 267 by 60. 7 by 12 is converted to 35 by 60. And 28 by 15 is converted to 112 by 60. After converting, this equation 1 I am going to replace like this. After replacing, if you check the denominator part, I am getting the value as 60. Whole divided by 60. Top value 267 plus 35 minus 112. Calculate students. You can calculate in any way. Finally, you will be getting the answer as 190 by 60. Cancel the zeros. 19 by 6. Even if you stop like this, no problem. According to your book, they are converting into mixed fraction. This is a way of calculating. Divide 19 by 6. This value you are going to write it in middle, and remainder you are going to write it in top. So 3 1 by 6. 6 3s are 18 plus 1 19 by 6. So this is a way of doing the calculation in your exercise 2b. Question number 2. Find the following. Same calculation students. But you have to be careful. If it is necessary, if you are going to get 3 or more operations together, means you are going to use BODMAS rule. The first question, you are going to get only multiplication. Convert the mixed into proper fraction. After converting, cancel the terms. You will get the answer as 80 by 3. All these calculations you are seeing from standard 6. So you have to be very thorough. And the main important thing is you have to work out and see the sums properly. 80 by 3. Convert this into mixed fraction students. So this is a calculation I have given here. 26 2 by 3. The next question, 3 by 4 of 2 3 by 7 into 1 15 by 34. Here I am going to use BODMAS rule. What is the rule here? Bracket of. First I am going to calculate the value inside the bracket. Bracket first I am going to convert. First convert the mixed into proper fraction. After converting, you are going to solve the value inside the bracket. Instead of, you are going to write it as into. 3 by 4 into, calculate this value students, you will get the answer as 7 by 2. After getting the answer as 7 by 2, multiply, you will get the value as 21 by 8, which is nothing but 2 5 by 8. Fourth question, mixed fraction of this particular value. So instead of, you are going to write it as into. 6 by 5 minus 17 by 18 is inside the bracket. What is the rule? BODMAS, bracket of. Inside the bracket, you are going to solve the value first. What I am doing here is just I am bringing to the rough work 6 by 5 minus 17 by 18. Take LCM here, students. I am getting it as 90. All these calculations I have given here. Just work out and see the sum. You will understand the concept. 90, make the denominator common. After making the denominator common, 108 minus 85, calculate, you will get the answer as 23 by 90. 23 by 90. 117 by 23, convert this 40 by 23, calculate the value, you will get the answer as 4 by. First I am going to go to the innermost part, students. So be careful, innermost. Bracket of, but bracket itself we are having 3 different categories. We are going to go for the bar line. Instead of bar line, I am putting the open bracket for your understanding. I am writing it here. First solve the value which is inside. After solving this one, I will get the answer as 11 by 20. And then I am going one bracket, that is one bar bracket, that is will be removed. 2 by 3 into 11 by 20. Solve this one, students. Bracket means first you are going to concentrate in that one, even if you are going to have different types of operations. 2 by 3 into 11 by 20. If you calculate, you will get the answer as 11 by 30. Then I am going to come for only one bracket, flower bracket, calculate, you will get the value as 55 by 30. After getting 55 by 30, simplify the term. Most of the time you will be finding denominator, to make denominator same, you will be finding LCM. Wherever necessary, you are going to try the rough work. 23 by 3 plus 11 by 6, make the denominator same. Divide and multiply by 2, that is 46 by 6 plus 11 by 6. Calculate, you will get the answer as 19 by 2. So it is all based on simplification. The main thing is you have to work out as many times as possible till you get a clear idea of the sum. You are going to work out the sum as many times as possible. Last question, question number 8, students. So if you come to question number 8, here also we are having square bracket, flower bracket and open bracket. The main concept is go to the innermost part. 1 by 5 plus 3 by 7. Solve this one, students. After solving, making the LCM, taking LCM, making the denominator same. After solving, I am getting the answer as 22 by 35. After solving 22 by 35, come to the flower bracket, students. Make the division into multiplication, change this into reciprocal, 35 by 22. 11 by 7 into 35 by 22. Solve this one. You will get the answer as 5 by 2. Coming to the square bracket, addition, multiplication. The first preference you are going to give only for the multiplication according to BODMAS rule. Multiply this value 15 by 16. Make the denominator same. Calculate. You will get the answer as 25 by 16. After simplifying, you are going to get the answer as 15 by 4. Convert this into mixed fraction 3 by 4. So in this class, we have completed the calculation based on fractions and BODMAS rule, students. The main thing is you have to work out the sums as many times as possible. Only if you give work for your hand. Rajesh paid 2 by 3 of the price in cash and the rest in 12 equal monthly installments. Find the amount of the monthly installment. So this is a question they are asking you. So the cost price of the microwave oven is 12,600. Rajesh paid 2 by 3 of the price in cash. So 2 by 3 means 2 by 3 into what is the total amount, 12,600. If you calculate, you are getting it as 8,400. So while he is buying this microwave oven, 12,600, out of 12,600, he is paying the cash 8,400 at that time. So what is the remaining amount he has to pay? That is, we are going to subtract from the original amount. After subtracting, 4,200 rupees is the remaining amount he must pay for the microwave oven. So what he is doing is, for 12 equal installments, his monthly installment he is paying. So take this 4,200, divide by 12, 350. What is the meaning of rupees 350? For each month he is paying rupees 350. Like that he is paying for 12 months, so that automatically this 4,200 amount will be completed. So therefore the amount of the monthly installment is rupees 350. Question number 2. Aftab's monthly salary is rupees 25,000. He spends 1 by 5 of his salary on rent, and of the remaining amount he spends 1 by 4 on the education of his children and 1 by 5 on food. Find, they are asking you two questions. First one is Aftab's monthly expenditure and second his monthly savings. So Aftab's monthly salary is rupees 25,000. He spends 1 by 5 of his salary on rent. So 1 by 5 into 25,000, that is you are getting the amount as rupees 5,000. Remaining, what is the amount in his salary? 25,000. I am just subtracting 5,000. The remaining is going to be 20,000. Out of this 25,000, he is spending for his child's education and food. That is 1 by 4 on the education of his children, means 1 by 4 into 20,000. So from the remaining amount I am going to calculate. So for education he is spending 5,000, and for food 1 by 5 into 20,000 he is spending 4,000. So Aftab's monthly expenditure, that is just I am going to calculate the amount that is he is spending on rent, education and food. While I am calculating, I am getting the answer as 14,000. So his monthly savings, 25,000 is this original salary, expenditure 14,000, and the remaining amount is 11,000. This 11,000 he is saving monthly he is saving in his as a amount what he is saving. Question number 3. A piece of wire 3 by 4 meter long was cut into 3 pieces. The first piece was 3 by 20 meter long, while the length of the second piece was 5 by 3 of the first. How long was the third piece? So the length of the wire is 3 by 4 meter long. They are cutting that wire into 3 parts. They are given you the first 2 parts and they are asking you to find the third piece. That is the question they are asking here to find. And the sum what we are going to do here is, the total length of the wire is 3 by 4 meter. The wire was cutted into 3 pieces. Length of the first piece is 3 by 20 meter. And for the length of the second piece, they are given you the statement like this. That is, while the length of the second piece was 5 by 3 of the first. So 5 by 3 into 3 by 20. If you calculate, you will get it as 1 by 4 meter. So to calculate the third piece, what I am doing here is, the total length of the wire is equal to first piece plus second plus third. Total 3 by 4, first 3 by 20, second piece is 1 by 4 after calculating, and third I am just taking it as x. Just you are going to calculate the fraction, just you are going to simplify your students, that is you are going to make the LCM same, denominator same. I am going to get the denominator as 20. After calculating, you are going to get it as 7 by 20. That is, the length of the third piece is 7 by 20 meter. The next question is question number 4. John got a prize of rupees 75,000 in a TV contest. He paid 1 by 10 of the prize as the income tax. Out of the remaining, he gave 1 by 3 to his son, 1 by 5 to his daughter, and 1 by 10 to the Red Cross Society, and the rest to his wife. What portion of the prize did John's wife get and how much? So this is a question they are asking you, and the amount what he was winning is 75,000. Just he is dividing those amounts in these parts, and they are asking you to find what is the amount given to his wife. Sum number 4. Given, John got a prize of rupees 75,000 in a TV contest. So he paid 1 by 10 of the price as the income tax. So 1 by 10 into 75,000 students. After calculating, you are getting the amount as 7,500. So after paying the income tax as 7,500, what is the remaining amount he is going to have? 67,500. Out of 67,500, he is sharing the amount to his son, daughter and Red Cross Society. So that is 1 by 3 into 67,500. Similarly, 1 by 5 into 67,500 and 1 by 10 into 67,500. After calculating, you're just converting this fraction into amount. So to his son, he is giving 22,500. To his daughter, he is giving 13,500. And to the Red Cross Society, he is giving 6,750. So what is the amount he is going to give to his wife? So the price amount given to his wife is, the remaining amount is 67,500. In that itself he is giving the amount to his son, daughter and the Red Cross Society. After calculating this amount, after subtracting, the remaining amount is going to be 24,750. So this is the amount given to his wife, and if I convert this amount in the form of fraction, that is the portion of the amount given to his John's wife is 24,750 is the amount. Out of the original total amount is 75,000. If you calculate Meena, what fraction of the packet did he give to Krishna and Meena, and what fraction of the packet was left with him? So this is a question they are asking you. Sum number 6. Rajesh had a packet of 20 sketch pens. He gave 12 to Krishna and 6 to Meena. So we are going to convert this into fraction. That is a fraction of the packet given to Krishna. 12. The original number of sketches 20. Calculate 3 by 5. The fraction of the packet given to Meena is 6. Total is 20. Calculate, you will get the value as 3 by 10. So what is the remaining packet of sketch pens Rajesh is going to have is total 20. He is given 12 to Krishna and 6 to Meena. Just if you calculate 12, that is 20 minus 18, you will get the value as 2. So the fraction of the packet left with Rajesh is 2 out of 20, that is 1 by 10. So this is a concept. They are dealing with the amount and fraction. That's all, students. And the next question is question number 7. Ajit and Kanal paid 5 by 7 and 2 by 7 of the total cost of the books of comics. If the book cost rupees 84, how much did each of them spend? So this is a question they are asking you. And coming to the question number 7. So this is a condition given here, students. The cost of the book is rupees 84. Amount spent by Ajit is 5 by 7 into 84. If you calculate, you are going to get the amount as 60. And what is the amount spent by Kanal is 2 by 7 is the fraction given there into 84. If you calculate, you will get the value as 24. Coming to question